Also festive.
This is the blazer I had. It's a very festive occasion. Let's go.
I feel like I'm like a Christmas professor.
Yeah, it's very like Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Hello there, Chris and Jack. Welcome to the Streamys virtual red carpet. How are you today?
Doing great.
Wonderful.
I also just realized that Jack and I never knew this, but we have a de facto double wave. I don't know. I've never done a double wave.
Did we both double wave?
Felt like the moment.
I think we're compensating. We're trying to fill some space. Like if we're next to each other, I don't think we'd do this. I think we'd be smacking each other. I don't think.
Oh my God! I can honestly say, as soon as you two entered the room, you just brought so much light into the room. Get up that Jack has on, and then over there, Chris, that banana behind you. What's going on? What's the story of this banana?
If you can look, I mean, if you want to enhance the image, you can see that it's a direct replica mustache
full CSI
of Jack's
qualities. Can you do a full CSI enhance?
Okay, we'll figure it out.
This is my de facto mustached Jack. You know, the quarantines have kept us apart, but that's
but
as
I
close
would be
as I could get.
Lazily lying on your couch in the back, not doing anything. I think is exactly right. We're right there.
If I remember correctly, that was like a Dave and Buster's win. We were all at Dave and Buster's.
The big claw thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it became, we were gonna pass it back and forth each month who was responsible for it. And then 1 month 5 years ago, everyone agreed that no one is ever going to take it again, and Chris has just had to carry that burden for all of us. So
wow! Now, Chris, you were part of the Blue Man Group, correct?
I was, yeah.
That's iconic, you know, because I think all of us just always knew the Blue Man Group is just some blue men, you know, never really knowing who is it, you know, who are the blue men. And then Jack, you were in Avatar.
Yes, it was.
That is iconic as well. Now tell me, how did you go from doing those things to now having a YouTube channel?
They were happening kind of simultaneously. Like Chris and I have known each other since I was like 16, and then we started like making stuff together in college. We both went to UCLA together. So I was doing Avatar at the time. Chris went off and did Blue Man right after college, and we just kind of like have stayed in each other's creative soul orbit. And then
kind of like creative soulmates to a degree.
Okay.
It was one of those feelings where we were always giving notes on each other's stuff, and then when we were going to be in the same town again, it just lined up. It was like
when Chris got back after like touring the country with Blue Man Group and moved out of a bus, it was like, okay, I'll stay in one place for a little while.
I'll put some roots down for a sec. Yeah. And then it was just like, we love movies, we love genre play, we just love being silly with each other. And it was like, how can we cut the line to just start doing that without other people's permission? And then essentially that was just kind of where the road started. And then we've just kept laying more track. Wow. You know, it's been a joy.
Wow. Now for people that don't know, explain what your show is. What kind of content do you like to make?
We do sketch comedy, and we gravitate towards film genre play stuff. We do a lot of sci-fi. We do a lot of capers, a lot of heist movies, action movies, superhero stuff. That's just like what we were always talking about. We're watching movies together and making fun of them, and we kind of wanted to play in those worlds, and that's what we do.
And it's kind of proven to be a place for us to also like expand our like filmmaking skills a little bit too. Like we'll write to, our friend has a crazy location. We can get access to like a museum overnight. Can we write a sketch for that?
Yeah.
And I think really it's proven to be like a platform for us to like figure out what types of creative things we want to try and stretch in ourselves, and then use that as an excuse to make dumb jokes.
Yes, with lots of special effects, and we take our sweet time making them all real pretty.
I love that. Now, do you write your videos as a team? You like do a writer's room in any of that?
It's just us. We are the room. But we write it all together, direct it. Chris edits it all. We're very we've got a team then that we build out around us, but it's very much, this collaboration.
Great. Now, how have you adapted to the current, quarantine and pandemic with being able to make your content?
Emotionally, poorly, I would say.
You can see we just have stand-ins for each other now.
Yeah.
Emotionally,
Chris is
we have our
this
own.
giraffe is my Chris.
I've been told I have a very long neck.
You do.
Too. I am
an excellent giraffe-like posture.
I have good posture, but that's a result of probably extra spine bones. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like for the quarantine, we actually, we got kind of, for lack of a better term, lucky in the sense that Jack had a baby at the time of literally day one of lockdown.
Yeah, had a baby due right in March. So we had kind of, for a couple months before, we were like, let's film as much as we can. Let's get as much stuff in the can as possible because we might not be able to shoot as much when I have a baby. And then we couldn't shoot as much for every reason. Wow. So it's worked out well. We've still got stuff that we're gonna release in the next week or two that we shot, January. So
yeah.
But we also have found this one we're about to kind of release relatively soon has been a fusion. I think it's probably the best example of what we've come up with as a solution, because we had some stuff we shot and we never got the chance to shoot the other side of it. But then we wrote to that, and then we're able to kind of definitely elevated it to another level where we're able to bring.
We shot it half before, half now, got some Zoom call stuff, but kept it all looking like one sketch in a way that we're.
Wow. Well, I love how innovative you have been able to become. I think that is very resilient. And as a creator, I think a lot of people can take a lot of note from that and be like, just because things don't happen the way that we think that they can, there's still ways of, making it happen the best way that we can. And sometimes that way is even better than what you originally.
Yeah.
100%. And that's been a real encouraging thing for us, definitely, has been this feeling of in some ways, there's always the terminology of think outside the box, but sometimes you kind of need a box to think within, and it makes you think in a different way. You get creative in different ways. So for us, this has proven to be kind of a new box that's
from inside
generated.
A Zoom box is blowing everyone's mind.
What?
Oh my gosh! So what does it mean to both of you to be nominated for a Streamy this year?
It's really cool. We're like a smaller channel. We've been making stuff for 5 years and just putting it out there, and it's really cool to know that people are seeing it and liking it. It means a lot.
Yeah, it's a very moving feeling to consistently put stuff out there that you really labor over as a labor of love. And it's your best foot forward with trying to share some stuff with the world. And it's nice to get proof that the videos actually upload. And people are actually able to see them.
It's important.
We got verification. People have actually seen the things we put out there.
Thank you, Streamys, for being a tech check for us, just so we know the videos aren't corrupted. They uploaded fine. Appreciate that. Well, and really, our first pass at creating stuff is always just trying to make each other laugh. So every time it expands out beyond that, and we know that other people are hanging out with us and laughing as well, it's really cool. It's just a really awesome feeling.
Well, wonderful. Congratulations, you two. I think it's absolutely amazing. And congratulations on the new baby, Jack.
Thank you,
Francis. I have a wonderful holiday season and the best of luck tonight at the Streamys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kalen.
Happy holidays.